Hey, welcome here guys in another solo level in a race video. We have a little bit of matrix issue, as you can see, but today we have a few moments to discuss, which actually I wanted to share with you, and they are all related to workshop of Brilliant Light, Proof of the Strong, level 20. Yeah, I was able to finish it, first time during the live stream on Thursday when the update just came out. And I was actually using not a typical builds. Well, what I mean, they're not typical for Proof of the Strong, but the first one was pretty much typical for Baran in general, the dark setup. So why is it not the most suitable one for Proof of the Strong? The answer is actually at some point obvious. They are a lot of different buffs and debuffs for Baran, which are going to affect us, affect Sanjanu, his damage output, and specifically for magnifying slashes, which I'm going to show you right in a second. Yeah, Sonic Stream Magnifying Slashes, the dark one, I have it at legendary level. You're not going to receive the full potential of this skill. I'm not sure, it depends on the mana recovery, I believe, something like that. So the damage output of this skill is going to be reduced. And in the dark build, this is the main skill which is going to provide damage. The most popular build for now, which players are using in Proof of the Strong for Baran, is going to be with the DKD and the Plum Sword. And for skills, mostly like support and breaking skills, this one, Dagger Rush, Breach, and Armor Break with the Wind Element, Vacuum Wave. Yeah, so this is the most popular for now, but I decided to make myself a little bit of a challenge and use two different setups, so you will be able to see both of them. First is going to be with the full dark equipment. I'm going to share with you with builds what I was using, and the second build is going to be actually a full wind, like you see right now here with DKD and Demon King's Longsword and these skills. So yeah, I'm going to explain a little bit more in details. You will see full runs, and a small announcement before we're going to start. First of all, I'm going to provide more videos. The next one is going to be about Battlefield of Time with Aberg. The strategy, I was able to finish it below 1 minute. I will make a full guide. Also, I'm planning to do some guides for beginners as well. For the guild battles, also, there are a few changes quite honestly. So, if you're enjoying my videos, don't forget to subscribe to not miss actually all this new content. And I'm planning to do regular streams on Wednesdays, so as well, don't miss them. We'll have a chance to talk to each other, enjoy a little bit of gameplay, or we'll find some kind of activities which you will find interesting. Now let's begin to the main topic of this video. So yeah, here as you can see, I'm going with Moonshadow Daggers and Plum Sword. Maybe because of the camera you don't see this, but I will probably going to show you a little bit. Yeah, so I decided to put the best course which I have to level up a little bit the course to gain some total power. Yeah, so here are my stats, 41.5k, critical hit rate, critical hit damage, you can see everything here. And for the skills, new ultimate, Sonic Stream, Dark type, Magnifying Slashes. Here the main idea is to try to get more stacks from Moonshadow Daggers. Of course, I'm using all stacks from Plum Sword and trying to deal some additional damage from Magnifying Slashes. Trying to use QTEs as much as possible to break him faster. And here I actually wasn't fast enough. I had a chance to break him before he got invisible, but it is what it is. He's almost done here. I'm going to break. I have time to use my Shadow Step. Okay, now this is the moment. He actually goes invincible in between phases, and this is the main problem here. It's a waste of time. When before we had a chance to deal some damage when he was like in between phases, and we were able to kill him fast enough not to waste your time for these animations. Now it's not the case. You have to wait for all of them to actually work. I also trying to save my dashes for the most important skills from Moonshadow Daggers for magnifying slashes. So yeah, I'm trying to not waste them a lot. Here the second time when he again goes invincible, I believe it's 39%. Yeah, it was 39%. Now this time you're able to finish him, which I'm actually doing. We have 2 minutes 40 seconds left. During the second phase, let's say his major phase, he has 3 sub phases where he goes invincible. It's going to be again, I believe, 69%, then 44%, and 19%. And here the main struggle, quite honestly. During this second phase, he receives less damage, and this is a bit of the problem. Also, all these animations, they take some time. Okay, I'm waiting for my skills to get from the cooldown a little bit. Yeah. Plum, Moonshadow Daggers into magnifying slashes. Yeah, and he's almost at 70%. Yeah. Now we're going to pull him down to 44%. Well, as you can see in my case, magnifying slashes, they deal damage. After this, we have to bring him to 19%. I have a little bit more than 1 minute left. It shouldn't be a huge problem. So again, Moonshadow Daggers, magnifying slashes. And this was some low damage output. I'm trying to use all my skills which I have with QTE, just keep doing this to deal some extra damage. Now we're going to bring him to 19%. At some point it was a waste of skill, but whatever, I had to do it. And 30 seconds left. We have enough time to get from the cooldown. So here I'm trying to catch a shadow step, perfect. And yeah, finishing him again with magnifying slashes. And done. 19 seconds till the end of the full battle. So even with the such kind of debuff for magnifying slashes, I was able to finish him, but you saw my total power, you saw my stats for SJW, they're quite high. Of course, it won't be that easy. This one, actually was thinking it's going to be way harder. It's still hard, but not as hard as I actually thought. Many players they have struggled, but maybe the second build is going to help you a little bit. Again, it's not the most optimal, but at least interesting full win setup. Let's begin and go to the second one. So here we go. We're going to try the second build on Proof of the Strong Baran level 20. I'm going to use DKD and also Demon King's Longsword as well. For the team setup, I'm going to use Wu because he is a breaker, he deals additional break damage. Also, he provides extra dashes which are important here, especially because the cooldown of dashes is going to be about 10 seconds or something like that. That's a lot. Isle and Min, just as support units, they're pretty much solid. For the shadows, as a shadow authority, I'm going to use Beru. He's also a good support unit here as well. Yeah, Igris and Serbia, Remnant Power Baran, nothing special here. For the gear sets, you can see for Sanjanu it's going to be 4-piece Curse, 4-piece Expert, Wu full grid set, Ayla full blessing set, Burning Blessing. For Min, just because I can, 4 pieces Guardian set and 4 pieces Seal's Blessing. For the skills, the new ult is going to be used. It's at level 10. For the skill, I'm going to use full support and break skills. So Vacuum Wave and Breach for my QTE skills, which are going to help a little bit. The Death I'm going to use, which is going to increase break effectiveness by 12%. So I have it at legendary level, pretty much solid. For the other QTE, I'm going to use Collapse, which is also deals some break damage, and during the break state, it increases damage for SGW. Yeah, by 20% for 20 seconds. That's also a lot. For the Blessing Stones, as you can see here, Sharp Perception, Reawakening, Bloodlust, and how it calls Weakness Detection. Yeah, support skills, survivability skills, nothing special, just legendary to increase my total power. For the course, I'm not going to use even maximum course for my SGW. I believe I have enough of total power for the stats. Let me show you real quick. So 41.7k attack, MP not that much, precision, critical hit rate, critical hit damage, defense penetration, damage increase. You can see everything here. Not going to take any more time. I believe we are ready. Let's start. Oh, that was quick. The main issue with the first run, which I had, is exactly the moment that you can deal any damage during the in-between phases. I assume it's going to be way easier run than I had with the dark setup. Chill, bro. I hate these lags, quite honestly. They're a little bit annoying. As you can see, I have quite some issues with mana, so I need to recover it a little bit. 2, 3. Next phase is going to be 19%. So we're ready to do this. And pretty much, yeah, everything is going well for now. I'm going to recover HP again. Oh, mana, I mean. HP. And this is going to be an annoying moment because he's going to cast his lightnings right now. It's a little bit a waste of time. It would have been better if I could, yeah, bring him to 19% before this phase, but I believe I have enough time to finish him. First thing here that I wasn't able to use my shadow step. I don't know, the lightning started to hit like my shadows, I assume. With the shadow step he, yeah, would have been cooked way faster. But overall that's it. With full wind setup it's been done. In terms of skills and weapons, I mean. Proof was strong with the wind setup, it's done. Hope you enjoyed it. That's pretty much it for this video for today, guys. Have a nice day and see you in the next one. Take care.